Poof, we're here, boys and girls. Man, it is fucking hot. We are going through heat wave number, I don't know at this point, which I guess says everything. The fact that I can't remember how many we've had at this point, it's too many. Too many. Today it was a brisk, crispy 37 degrees here. Celsius, that is, the real degrees, not the made up American ones. Hey, what's up, Absurdity? Minato's release date means we know when DOA is getting saved. I'm really curious what she will look like when everything about the project is so low budget. Yup. I think the problem is when... So they launched this game, right? I've been thinking about this. They launched this game. It was underwhelming. You know, is the nicest way I can put it. It was disappointing, right? But then they very quickly announced the new character was coming. So everyone was like, oh, new character, right? Spirits were high. But ever since then, they gave us like nothing. There's been no balance patches. They fixed the Lisa bug. And I don't think they've... I mean, I've seen patch notes, but it's mostly been like, oh, well, this move was not in the command list, so whoopsie, you know? And that's like the most they got. And then they have to like change the command training to match it. That's like the shit they've been fixing. Which to me is like, what? Really? And then the outfits, I don't know. I don't even mind the outfits they've done. I think the monetization on it is so egregious that it has soured the entire game for me. It is so ass. Like, they've made a product. To me, it feels very similar. Let me land with this one, with this comparison. It is very similar to Magic the Gathering. Where when Magic was good, they revealed new products and I was like, man, I'm excited. And then I go to my local game store and they're like, here's the new product. I'm like, cool, a booster pack for me, please. Yay, good job. But now it's like, well, here's the 50 products for this new release, half of which we're gonna call collectors, and they're not for you. They are for a different level of society. Oh, I mean, you can buy our booster pack, which we already increased in price from like 3 euros to 7 euros, right? Because, you know, we're doing the Marvel crossover. Of course it's more expensive. Then they're like, oh, but here's the collector booster, which has unique cards you can only get there for like 40 euros per booster. It's like, what are we doing? 40? Are you kidding me? That's half a booster box, or it used to be half a booster box. And to me, this is what the new costumes feel like. They showed these, you know, costumes that I personally, majority of them, I kind of like. I don't mind them, right? And then they're like, here they are. Also, you are broke. This is not for you, brokey. Like, that's literally what they're doing. It's crazy. The fact they sent Minato would come out in summer and now she's not coming until fall. I mean, they got you on a technicality. I've seen multiple people say this. Well, you lied to us. She's coming in fall. Technically, fall starts like a week or two after her release date. So technically, they're still hitting summer. They're catching the tail end of what is officially called summer. Because I think summer ends, you know, a little over half in September is the official end of summer. So she's just making the cutoff to actually release in summer. But yeah, did they have anything with the voice line? I don't know what they had. Who knows? I'm at the point where, dude, they're gonna release this character with like 2 outfits and they're gonna ask like $50. I can already feel it. Look, they've already established that a single costume should be around like what, 7 or 8 euros. A recolor of that outfit costs the same for some reason. Characters, like, dude, the old characters are like, what was it, like 10, 11 euros for Mai and Kula? But those are old ones that are re-releases. This new one, they actually had to put dev time in, so it's gonna be more expensive. So it's probably like 15 for the character alone, maybe 20. Dude, at this point, I wouldn't even hold it against them. I mean, I would hold it against them. It wouldn't surprise me, is what I'm trying to say. I would absolutely hold it against them. Fucking greedy sons of bitches. But I think that's the most disgusting part about all of this. It's hard to be excited when you know you're about to be priced out of everything. How can I be excited for her, for Minato, when 9 out of 10, it's not going to be worth the purchase in terms of monetary value. Boom. I don't know, man. I feel kind of soured on this game. I really am. I was so excited for it coming back. My mentality back then was, if I get to play this online again, at least a little bit, it'll be worth it. I don't think it was worth it. The little bit we've been able to play online, the cost is too high. It should have stayed dead. Like, that's the point I've genuinely have reached. At this point, I would rather not have this and just wait for DOA 7. This is just a disgrace. It's a bad look for the franchise. I'll probably buy the new character to see what she's about, and then I'll jump to Fire Emblem when it comes out a week later. Fire Emblem probably costs about the same as the character, who knows? I don't know. See, this is the problem. I am excited for the character. I will probably love checking her out, playing her. I'm so worried what the price is gonna be. I feel like we're gonna get fleeced. Dude, we're gonna get fleeced. It's crazy. Because the scary thing is, like, the only character pricing we've seen is for Mai and Kula, and I guess for the old characters in Core Fighters, those prices have gone up, but that's old stuff. If you look at old outfits compared to the price of the new ones, that is more than double. So taking that in consideration, the new character could very well be like 20 euros. Just for the character. Just stop telling yourself you have to be mad about it. If it's too expensive, don't buy it and move on. Yeah, but isn't that sad? I feel like that's kind of sad. Like, I won't buy it if that's what it comes to, sure. But to me, that's sad, you know? That they're making something I should be the prime audience. and that they're then making it in a way where it's not for me, it's kind of ridiculous. But you won't want just a character, you want her debut costume pack bundle for an extra 30 euros. For a cool 50 bucks value pack. I mean, that's probably what it's gonna be. That's the crazy thing. Yo, Tina. Oh shit, I'm still Tina. No, I wanted to play Kasumi. Ooh, get between my legs. You don't have to buy this crap. True. I think that's what it comes down to in the end, right? Sheesh. Oof. Damn, how did you get C+? Spamming the same move? There we go. Isn't it kind of whack? In training mode, you pick a character, yada yada yada. You select, yes, let's matchmake. And it's not using the character you've picked into training mode. Like, it's still set to the one you've set here in ranked. Isn't that kind of whack? I think it is. Or at the very least, have people like set their character in the options menu, like other games do. Can you do like other? Oh, I wonder what changes. Braid, sure. It's really gonna suck if Minato is cool. I want it to be my main because there's not enough people to play with. Yeah, that's an issue. I think here's the worst part is there's a bunch of like DOA people who, even if the character is like 50 bucks on their own, there's gonna be people who are gonna buy her because DOA is their thing, or they're like a content creator and they just really want to make that video how to play Minato. Like, so I guess worst case, when she comes out, there's probably gonna be like a week where you can find a bunch of mirror matches. Japanese Mina means everyone, and to me, and to means wit. Her name means with everyone, because everyone will be playing DOA. It's a hidden Koei Tecmo message telling us to have hope. Aww. Maybe she'll get her time to shine in DOA 7. My theory, when I still had any hope for this game, was that she is a DOA 7 character and they're adding her to this game kind of like to foreshadow what's coming with 7, kind of how they did Luke in Street Fighter 5. But now I'm not so sure with all the outfits and the pricing they've been doing. It might just be a quick cash in, who knows. Not a content creator anymore, so I can't convince myself buying all this stuff is for the business. Yeah, like for the business, and you like never made $1 like profit. That's crazy. Well, that's the real question. Is Minato getting added to Venus Vacation and Prism 2 so we can enjoy her in better games? I'm kind of surprised they didn't bring over another Venus Vacation character, which to me was kind of like, this is why I thought she's going to be linked to the DOA 7. Because that would be the place to do a completely new original character. The best way to use last round, just an advertisement for 7, but it's the shittiest ad ever. It's like, hey, look at this new thing. We're doing zero effort. We're trying to cash in as fast as possible. Aren't you excited for 7? No. If this is what the future looks like for 7, count me out. That is fucking insane. The prices on these outfits are outrageous. These outfits would be expensive at €8 for the outfit and all the color swaps. But having to buy each color swap for the full price, whoa, that is hairstyle levels bad. It's crazy. Since she's connected to Nico, she seems like they have some story in mind already. I mean, the story could be like, hey, they know each other. Like, I don't know, it could be a Venus Vacation level story. They went to school together. There we go. That's the story. That's why they talk to each other. It's not a shitty ad if you get to make money off it. A good ad would be to increase the sales for 7. I'm not sure if this is doing a good job of selling 7. Whoops, wrong combo.
Get ready. Fight! Get ready. Fight!
Oh, what the fuck? Sure.
Get ready. Fight!
Oh, I didn't hit the wall. What the fuck? Whew, he's lucky. Woo!
私は戦う。
ああ、もう時間かよ。
勝負よ。 決める。
I forgot what combo to do at the wall for that move.
Get ready. Fight!
This better kill.
Get ready. Fight!
Yo, Brant Wong is annoying.
Fight!
Damn, you can't crouch? Alright, get you.
祝杯祝杯と。
Damn, he's getting some points when he wins. Sheesh. Is he gonna ditch? Like a bitch? He's not.
無
Good.
限転身の名にかけ。
ほん変更一滴。
や
Dude, so many lows. Jesus Christ. Do Brat Wong players know anything else? Wow, that just works. He doesn't do it in the wrong direction. That's so fucked.
Get ready. Fight.
See, that hits the wall. Dude, you can't crouch. That's so fucked.
Get ready. Fight.
There it is. There it is.
Winner.
私は戦う
You've collected all the costume parts. Spend 20 euros, please, for one costume and 4 colors. Part of me wonders if last round was their way of weeding out the fan base before 7 drops. That makes no sense. This fan base is so small. They wouldn't have to weed out anything. Just releasing 7, probably a bunch of them are gonna fall off anyway. Because there might be, you know, another meter. I don't know. Getting all the bad customers out of the IP before you drop the game they'll really hate? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think... I think the fan base for the fighting game and for like Venus Vacation for like gacha stuff is different. Also, that's another thing. If you wanted that fan base, they should have just added gacha outfits in this game already. More meter, auto combos, 0 rollback. Don't forget about no crossplay. And physical edition only. So only people with an old PS5 can play it. And PC players are fucked. Who even has a DVD drive or a Blu-ray drive anymore in their PC? The fanbase simply gets old. That's another thing. Is DOA even attracting new fans? That seems so unlikely. There's always gonna be new fans. That's for every franchise. But there's definitely not been like a steady influx the same way a Tekken or a Street Fighter has. Damn, ain't nobody playing, huh? It's almost like this game is ass. Isn't that the worst thing to say? Like, this game, the game isn't ass. It's a fun game. The product, you know, like the packaging, everything surrounding the gameplay, that's kind of ass. Or at least the new stuff is. volleyball and simulated dating modes. So just an extreme game. Also, I'm down. If they release a fighting game and the single player component is, you know, like a cutscene story mode thing, and then just the extreme game inside of the fighting game, dude, I'm there. I think I keep getting matched up with the same guy or gal. So how old is this game now? 2 months? I've been wanting the volleyball fighting game mix forever. Dude. And it's so easy as well. Every bikini you unlock in the volleyball stuff, you can use in the fighting game. It's that easy. You can only unlock them in the volleyball stuff. Get your ass in there. It's... Dude, that literally needs to be... It's the only reward structure you even need. Don't even need anything else. And then you can get like some exclusive outfits, like in the Blackjack Casino or some shit. You know, there's like the bunny outfit. You can only get her by you know, winning a certain amount of money in blackjack. Whatever, right? There's like cool shit you can do to get people to play. And of course, make the volleyball multiplayer as well. Like, give us just 2v2 with 4 players. Why not? Also, follow me on this. Get the fucking boys in there. You know, not for me. I like the girls, but why can't the boys play volleyball? I'm sorry. We're in 2026. I feel like, dude, getting the boys in the volleyball game, psh, that's a whole new audience. Ooh. Volleyball quest mode where DOA Tech does a volleyball tournament instead of a martial arts one, and you have to win to uncover the truth of what Donovan wants from the world's greatest volleyball players. He wants to download all of their techniques in his glasses, you know? Dude, the story could be, it's like a... what's it called again? Triathlon? How is that called in English? The one where they, you know, where you have to ride the bike and then switch to the running and then switch to whatever, right? So the next tournament is both volleyball and fighting. Triathlon? Triathlon? Is the English word? Triathlon. Okay. You guessed that? Oh, that killed. Good shit.
Get ready. Fight!
The lag. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Get ready. Fight!
Dude, I couldn't even get up. I was mashing. Dude, this lag is... it's getting me. See, dude.
Get ready. Fight!
I'm dead. Good shit. Close. Close, but no cigar. Dude, with this lag, you can't react to that. That's so fucked up. They know, right? Because that's super unsafe to do. And they just blast it out every time I wake up. That's not supposed to work. Yeah, he's taking advantage of it. Like, look at that. I didn't even input that. It's crazy. He's getting away with it. I'll tell you that much. He got the connection buff. Dude, ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's bullshit. What just happened there, that's all bullshit. That is robbing me of frames using a shitty connection. That's crazy. But hey, look at my options. He's like 1 or 2 people playing. It's an A too much triathlon. Triathlon. Hey, let me Google that. I've heard and said that word many times. And for whatever reason, my mind now is like, bleh. Yeah, triathlon. Triathlon? Triathlon. The tournaments would be so lit. Not only you have to do well in the fighting game portion, but you'd have to win a volleyball match and gamble the best? No, dude. Not the gambling part. You would have to do... I mean, they have to include everything. It would choose... Oh, man. If you make it a way where it's like, you have to do a fighting game match, but then also 2... Or like, fighting game match, volleyball match, and then 1 random activity from throughout Venus Vacation, or like Extreme. So like either the Bud Battle, the flag running, the ski, whatever, the jet ski thing, like any one of those. Only Bud Battles? No. I feel like at least jet skis should be in as well. Bud Battles for sure. Gold fighter. Oh god.
Get ready.
Kasumi's greatest weakness, someone blocking.
Get ready.
I can do lows too. Ain't no way, what a lucky son of a bitch. Why did she not throw? Cool lag. Cool lag. Alright, how can we deal with the lag? What's the strategy? Mash more, I guess? We can mash a little bit more. Try to do a lot of true mids so she doesn't escape. Oh, I guess she's hearing me. Or he. Dude, it's so fucked, this connection. I can't even punish. Like, he did this fucking tornado kick. I pressed a button. My character didn't even do anything. It just ate the input. It ignored my punch input. It just went straight to the kick. He can do combos just fine, which is crazy. Dude, I don't trust people like this. Connections like this, and they're like perfectly comboing and shit. I don't trust that. I don't trust that one bit. See, this is what I mean though. This is what I mean. My super came out so late. I inputted so much earlier. That is crazy. That is cheating. I would classify that under cheating. It's that easy. Cheating. The lag switched. Just a coincidence, of course. Mm-hmm. I kind of wonder what like the technical reason for it is. Like, how is it possible that on my end the connection is dropping like entire inputs, just moves that I input that are not happening at all, and then seemingly on their side they can just combo away like it's nothing? You would think if the connection is bad that goes in two directions, you know? Or is like one of the two games like the, you know, acting as the server, if you will? Like, is that what's going on? I don't know.
無限転身の名にかけて
Get ready.
This guy never holds. And never blocks seemingly either. Okay. Okay, he's awake.
Get ready.
What the fuck is happening today, dude? Ain't no way. Am I just that ass with Kasumi? I guess so.
Get ready.
Why did the Mickey gold? Come on now. I can do that too, bitch. Nah. It's peer-to-peer, so one acts as a server in delay-based implementations. It's the one with the crown, though. Was I the one with the crown last time? Which would be even weirder.
無限転身の何
Damn, just letting it rip, huh? You're now, oh, yeah, now, but this connection is kind of okay-ish. I mean, there's weird shit like that happening, but I don't think that's a connection issue. I think that's just the game. This game has always acted really weird with Kasumi's teleports and stuff.
Get ready. Fight! Get ready. Fight!
What? Bonk. Winner. Bam, 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 bam. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. You know what? Let's do break time already. Yeah, it's still a fun game, but it's not the best experience right now. There's so few people playing, so you're really limiting connections. I almost want to say, but this is probably like placebo. It almost feels like the connections in this game are worse than with the original. But that might be like what would that be? Confirmation bias, survivorship bias? I don't know. Like, it might be that with the original game, connections felt better because the only people who were still playing were like kind of serious about playing it, I guess. So there's probably like better connections. What would you call that? Is that, I guess survivorship bias is the closest, because you're biased by the people who are still around. It's like, yeah, it used to be a better connection. No, the only ones who were left had a good connection. Now there's maybe different people, who know? Or maybe they just fucked this game up, who knows? The game's even more dead on Xbox? Yeah. Isn't it crazy how, like, this game used to be an Xbox exclusive, right? I mean, this franchise, for a while it was Xbox exclusive. So you would think that even when it went back to multi-platform with 5, like, you'd think a lot of people would stay on Xbox, but I guess that never happened. Because even when, like, even during DOA 5, even at the launch of DOA 6, at least anecdotally, because we don't have the actual numbers, it always felt like Xbox was like the least populated platform. And for a while, PlayStation was the most populated, but I think over the lifetime of the original Vanilla 6, I think it shifted to PC a lot. DOA 6, Last Robbery. Dude, it's crazy. Last Robbery. I mean, true. Let's rob them blind. I genuinely don't know what they're thinking with this release. I genuinely don't know. I would love to just hear their reasoning as to why they're doing what they're doing. Yeah, let's do no balance patches, no nothing, but let's sell like wildly overpriced costumes. Not even in the same stratosphere as the old outfits. Like, it's not even that long ago. The original game launched, what, 7 years ago? And you're gonna tell me that in 7 years, you suddenly need to sell these outfits at like more than double the price? And not only that, but doing a quick color picker in your editor, you're gonna ask the same amount of money for each color? That's crazy, dude. I genuinely, what were they thinking? Who in that like meeting room was like, that's a good idea? Like, that's crazy to me. That is bonkers. Like, not a single person in that room had like the, you know, the brain to take it one step beyond and be like, well, if we're doing that, it might look bad on us, and that is not good for DOA 7, which we want people to buy. They didn't even change the netcode. The connection is still shit. I feel like, as much as I understand the grievance of not having rollback, you know, in like a utopia world, yes, they obviously should have had rollback in here, because even if the rollback wasn't great, it would still be something they could improve and adapt, so that rollback in 7 would be sick. But at the same time, rollback is probably like the most technically difficult thing to implement in an older game, right? Compared to all the other things. Small break time, yeah, I'm wrapping up for a break time. Like, if this package, if last round was like super sick, you know, it launched with all stages Okubo or whatever, and it had all the old outfits, and it was like just a sick bundle, it had crossplay, all of this shit, and then they're like, unfortunately we couldn't get in the rollback, that was like a little too difficult, too technical, you'd probably be like, ugh, unfortunate, you know, unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? But the fact that everything is ass, it's not fucking one thing, it's everything. This is the minimal effort, like not even, I think this is below minimal effort. It's unbelievable to me. It is unbelievable. Like, this launched with nothing new, really, one Okubo stage or whatever. Since then, they've done exactly like one, I won't even say balance patch, it was a bug fix with Lisa's throw at the wall. Everything else, everything else has just been like, you know, it looks like a patch note, but it's like maintenance work, really. Like, oh, this move was wrong in the move list. I mean, sure, okay. The only thing they've done is added outfits at like stupid prices. I don't even know what they were thinking. I don't know what they're thinking. And they're like, yeah, this is fine. A real update would be DLC to purchase. Don't give them any ideas. They're writing that down as we speak. Like, dude, people would kill for a balance patch. Or pay. They're gonna remove frame data from the training mode and then sell it for $5. Well, $10 actually. Can't do it at the same prices as they used to. Man. Going back in time, do you stop Hitler or make DOA 6 launch with lobbies? I mean, out of all the issues, the lobby launching like 2 or 3 weeks later was not that big of an issue. I think that's a little overblown. But man, I think the game launching without lobbies was more of a, well, you didn't hit all the checkboxes that you should have, you know? Same with, you know, Street Fighter V launching without a arcade mode. Like, nobody actually gives a shit about arcade mode, but the fact that it's not there looks weird. But yeah, at the same time, you know, it's like it's indicative of how they do things. The fact that they're like, yeah, it's not done, we'll just launch and, you know, fuck it, we ball. You know, like, what? Just deliver a finished product, please. Is there an option to hide DLC outfits? There is. Don't pay for them. Just don't buy them. And then you can see other people who have bought them and you can laugh at them. You know, it's like a badge of shame. Anyway, let me take a small break. Yeah, I'll be right back. Poof. We're back. Damn, music from a better game. They should have just done, like, I don't know, DOA 1 through 5 remastered master collection with online. I don't know. That would have been better than last round. Like, if you want to advertise DOA, you know, like get people ready for 7. Last round ain't it. The last round ain't it. And the worst part is it could have been, right? Because, I mean, I bought this. The idea was like, you know, for whatever reason, I thought optimistically, foolishly maybe, that like, oh, the fact that they're even doing last round, they're saying more Okubo coming, gameplay adjustments, which by the way, where? You know, man, I genuinely thought they were at least gonna try. That's the worst part. I thought they were gonna try. At least try and fail. Not just not even trying. Come on now. Come on now. Surprised they didn't bring back hair color purchases at this point. Not only that, I honestly would have expected things like Battle Pass or gacha outfits, something like, you know, along those lines. Of course, the prices of the outfits they're offering now is not much better. Like, that's probably about as much as you would pay for gacha outfits anyway. Dude, like 21 for one outfit. Some colors. Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, rematch. See, what was that? Yeah, and I'm the leader. That's even weirder.
Get ready. Fight!
Ooh. Okay, how the fuck do you do that with this connection? The camera. Dude, what the fuck? I didn't even input that. Oh, this is the worst part about bad connections. It's just not a real match. It's just random. It's just random. But at least it's a match. Let's just play random, shall we? Dude, you can't. I was mashing throw. Mashing. And my character doesn't even do anything. He gets to do a whole ass attack before anything even happens on my end. Oh, they're the leader now, so it makes sense actually.
Get ready. Get ready. Fight!
Oh, come on, dude. What is that? Alright. It is what it is. Great connections. Whew. Man, today's stream is a trial, you know? It is stupid hot in here. It's like 30, 31 degrees in this room. And then we're getting cool connections. Yep, it's a test. A new challenger. Same person. I'm baffled at how slow my character is moving with this connection. Dude, I pressed a button there. My character just kept blocking. Isn't that crazy? What happened there? I almost feel bad. Like, sure, he's getting wins. He's probably not complaining, but, like... It's like you can't do a real match. Hey, what's up? There we go. Let's wake up.
Get ready. Fight.
The lag, dude. What the hell? Oh, he keeps guessing it. Bam. Bam. Excited for the new character. I am, but I'm also scared for the price. Shit. He didn't miss input for sure.
これが無限転身流よ
Oh, that was sick. Oh man. Oh god, I think he's fucking eating himself up. Oh yeah, yeah.
かすみ
He's fucking kicking himself. Oh, what the fuck happened there? Dude, that came out so late. Did you see that?
Get ready. Fight.
Sure.
Get ready. Fight.
Dude, I think the weird taunting in the last match shook him. He was way better before. The fact that I got 3 rounds on him just like that, I think he was shook. Yeah, I'm excited for the new character, or I guess the better way to put it is I'm excited for the idea. Because we don't really know anything about a new character. Like, we know her name and we know her voice. And I guess we know her body without her head. I don't know why they haven't shown her face yet. That's also kind of weird. But yeah, it's the idea of a new character is obviously exciting, you know. It's been a hot minute since we had a new character for DOA. So the idea is exciting, but knowing what they're pricing outfits now, I am not looking forward to how they're gonna use that same methodology on new characters. You know, if they're gonna do the price times 2 plus a little bit more, that's gonna be an expensive character. I would be surprised if they price it the same as Mai and Kula. I think she's minimum gonna be 15, which is, I mean, it's insane. These words are coming out of my mouth, but I also would not have expected to say a single outfit was 8 euros or 7 or whatever it is, and recolors are the exact same price. There's no discount for recolors, which is baffling to me. But that's where we're at. So that makes me wonder, if that's the level they're willing to go for costumes, what's a new character gonna look like in terms of pricing? It's gonna be rough. So, you know, let's hope the character is like really, really, really cool. Still think it's wild they treat this DLC character like it's the cast announcement for some Hollywood blockbuster. Yeah, they're like hyping it up like crazy. And it's like, dude, like what? 100 people play this game maybe at this point? Like, you're lucky if any like gaming news website is even gonna report on it. And if they are, they're probably gonna talk about the DLC prices anyway. I mean, that the individuals are the same makes sense, but the bundle is like 10% off. It's crazy. I kind of disagree that the same ones, like just the recolors, like it makes sense. There's no way you need to do the same effort to create the recolors than to create the initial outfit. There's no way. I would say, you know, if you're like, you can buy them separately, and then separate, they're like the same price because you want to just buy one, sure. But once you've bought a single one, the others should be like €1 maximum. Or have the bundle for all of them, like 10. I don't know. That's still a lot though, by the way. For one costume in 4 colors, €10 is still ridiculous. Man, the only time I got into fighting games was in 2013 when I played Tekken 6 on my Xbox 360 that my mom bought for me when I was 12 years old. I was an old player, not a new player. Wait, at 12 you were old? That's crazy. That's not true. Damn, if you were old at 12, then I'm ancient right now. Holy. Sure, but does PSN even offer this? I agree the bundle should be way cheaper at least. Yeah, maybe PSN doesn't offer it, but that doesn't stop them from just making the bundle more acceptable. Or let's be honest, just sell it as one outfit for €8 and just have the 4 colors. Like, I don't understand why the colors need to be a separate thing. Is that what we're doing now? Okay.
Get ready.
Oh, now he's doing different moves. Is everything lagging today? What the fuck? This is a 5-bar connection. I crouch! What the fuck?
Get ready. Fight.
Huh? I'm asleep at the wheel. AFK.
Get ready. Fight. Winner.
これが無限転身流よ
That's too bad. Back in the days, we never had the toxicity. The people I played in 2013 would be chill. I don't know if that's true. I think it's just more visible now with online play and stuff. And also, because everything is like monetized now on the internet. You know, like being toxic, being angry, being rage baity. That's just something that works for the algorithms. So a lot of people just do that shit to farm clips. That's the unfortunate reality.
思い知れ勝負よ
Fight.
Ooh. We're getting laggy again, alright. Oh, that still killed? Damn, he's lucky.
Get ready. Get ready.
Oh god. No! Fuck. Good chat, good chat.
Get ready. Fight.
Boing.
Get ready.
I'm hoping for a major gameplay update with Minato. If not,
神竜よ
might be it for DOA last round. That seems unlikely.
本気で行く
I mean, we can hope, but it seems unlikely. Yeah, we probably won't even see like a new stage. It's probably just like an Oboro. If any. I feel like this point, we've gone so long without a new Oboro stage, as in we've never gotten a new one. Other than the one.
Get ready. Fight.
There's no way they're gonna get through all of the stages until the DOA 7 releases. There's no way. At the pace we're currently on,
Get ready. Fight.
whoa. Whoops, wrong move. What the f- Okay, no armor. Very cool, very cool.
Fight.
やっいいぜ
And he tried to be fancy and failed. God, I hate her so much. Because whenever she does like the little flip posers and stuff, it totally fucks with your moves. Like very often your character starts to do very unpredictable stuff. Bam, 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 bam. I basically came from the 360 era before I had a Series X. That's how long I've been playing Xbox. So I never had a social media account. Damn. 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 I don't even have a Series X. Never saw a reason to buy one. There's cool things about a Series X. Like I know some old 360 games in emulation have like better textures that they've patched in. But, you know, for a couple of things like that, to me it's not worth buying it. I mean, it'd be sick for backwards compatibility. For like old DOAs, Rumble Roses, that kind of stuff. But still, that's not worth the price of a Series X. And a Series S, for whatever reason, they don't give those updates, which is crazy. Even though it can easily handle it. But it is what it is. Plus, I have a lot of disc games, so Series S wouldn't work anyway. I just hope DOA 7 releases before 2028. I do not buy digitals. I mean, you probably do games that are only digital. But yeah, it's, you know, the reality is, I also hope it releases before that. I will say though, technically speaking, companies are still allowed to do physical versions. It's just Sony themselves are stopping in 2028. Other companies can absolutely still do physical copies if they want to. Unfortunately, I think a lot of the physical disc production is in Sony's hands. Not all of it, from what I understand, but the majority of it. So if Tecmo Koei wanted, or Koei Tecmo, if they wanted to, they could release the OA7 physical in 2028 or later. Chances are they're not gonna, you know. I have a feeling because Sony now set the expectation that we're going to a digital only future. I feel like a lot of these companies are just gonna, you know, I feel like they've been waiting on this shit. They want it. I don't think they stick to that plan, looking at how the digital looked when the servers were down. I don't think they care. I genuinely don't think they care. I think their mentality is like, even if that's true, even if people are going to complain, once it's all digital, they are in control of the only store. Because you can only buy games on the PlayStation Store. Now, sure, I'm pretty sure that's going to make them... Like, I would be surprised if, like, the European Union didn't go after Sony for basically being a monopoly. Because, you know, if there's only one store you can buy the games, that's kind of not okay. But if that's the only, like, it'll probably take a while until there's, like, any legal action. So, you know, digital only, we're here. The system goes down. People can't play games for 2 days. Yes, they'll be angry. There'll be outcry everywhere, whatever. But what are they gonna do? Throw their PlayStation out? I don't think the new challenger is here. The game's also stuck, I think. Yeah, once they're in control, once you can't go anywhere else, it's kind of over. And you can think, okay, but what about Xbox? I think Xbox has made it pretty clear they're just gonna follow suit. There's in no universe is Xbox gonna be the one, yeah, we're gonna keep supporting disc. It doesn't seem likely. They've been wanting this way longer than Sony. So I don't know. But yeah, it sucks. I like my physical edition. I mean, you can see it. I have a... It's full of physical editions here. I love me a good disc. And you know what it is? I recently saw like a video on vinyl records. On why vinyl records are having such a comeback, right? And not only vinyl records are having a comeback. This year... a lot of stores have seen a big increase in sales of CDs, right? So these things are definitely coming back. And for a lot of people, when they like really sit down and think about why are we vibing with vinyls all of a sudden so much more when we literally have streaming, you know, you can listen to any song anywhere at any time for a very low price, right? Why are we buying 30-40 bucks vinyls again and like multi-$100 systems to play them on? And I think for a lot of people, it's like it's the tangible part, the fact that you have to decide, I am going to take the time to you know, even when everything's installed, because that's a whole thing on its own. But when you have the whole system set up, you have to choose to physically grab the vinyl, put it on the machine, put the needle on, or have the auto needle thing go on, whatever. And like, that is your activity. You're not listening to music while doing something else. You're not, you know, it's like you're very conscious and very in the moment doing that thing, very tangible. It's like a physical thing. And I think that's part of it. Not just that it's physical, but that you're actively choosing to engage with that one thing, to kind of lock in. Especially in a day and age where most people, when they're watching TV, they're also on their phone scrolling and shit. I think there is something to it where more and more people are like figuring out that, hey, that's actually, all that shit is not making me happy, and just sitting down and doing one activity and really like being in the moment with it, really being there. That is working. That is good. And I think for me with physical games, it's the same thing. Like, the amount of times I've heard people say like, but isn't it annoying you have to like switch the games and whatever? It's like, yeah, sure, but it's also physically like putting me like in that mental state. Like, I'm choosing the disc, I'm putting it in, like you're going through that motion. It's kind of like a ritual almost to get in the headspace. Ooh, Lei Fang.
無限転身の名にかけて
Okay, he's spamming that shit.
Get ready. Fight.
The classic. Why did that not hit?
Get ready. Fight.
That still misses? Oh my god, I didn't know that. What? Ain't no way, dude. Okay, okay.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh, that doesn't work. So Lei Fang's so cheap. What the fuck? I didn't input that.
Get ready. Fight.
feel like I got away with it. Didn't feel like it, like I beat him. I feel like I got away with it. Decline! Oh, he's pissed. Why is Kasumi looking at me like she's gonna slap me if I don't buy last round? Just download Core Fighters. There you go. Kasumi will be happy. Because you can play her. Imagine they cooking developing DOA 7 right now as we talk about DOA 6. I mean, they better be cooking. Because if it's gonna look anything like what we're getting now, we're gonna be disappointed. Here's DOA 7. There's one new stage. Like what? But more to come. It's like, come on, man. One Okubo. More to come. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Just give me taking lounges and character customization and I'm good. I'm going to disagree on character customization. I like character customization, but most people are not using it responsibly. Jeez, this is a laggy connection. Let's hope I can get away with some nonsense.
Get ready. Fight.
Let's just let it rip. Oh shit, wrong throw. Woo!
Get ready. Fight.
Bam!
あなたに私は倒せない。 思い知れ
B plus.
勝負よ。
Bam, 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 bam. Oh! Should have free cancelled that one. Oh. The teleport from behind is so cheap. Hope this kills. Oh, I didn't hit the wall. That's stupid. Why didn't I hit the wall? Come on, man. Oh, I need to free cancel that. Oh my god.
Get ready.
Uh-oh. There we go. Bang. Graphics look really good. The whole game looks like that, or at least like Venusification, I'm okay with it. I mean, I kind of hope they do better. Like both this game and Venusification are really, really old. DOA 7 better look like a generational step up. Because DOA 6, I mean, it's a PS4 era game, right? It's not even a current gen game. We need DOA 7 to have at least the graphical fidelity of like a Tekken 8. And preferably, not just graphical fidelity, but also just like a good art direction and not look too generic. Definitely how it looked from the teaser. Remember how DOA 5 looked at its launch and it's an PS3 era? I mean, DOA 5 looked fine, but it is definitely a game of that era. The PS3 era definitely had like a... everything needs to be like a little more toned down in color, a little more gritty, a little more, you know, realistic was a bit of the vibe. And you definitely notice that with DOA 5, especially vanilla. Like a lot of the stuff is just like a little more toned down in color. But I mean, it looked great. Fighting games in general should look way better than like other games. Just by the fact of how much less needs to be on screen. So, you know, they should be able to push it more. Historically, that's always been true. It also really depends. Like Tekken 8, that first reveal trailer of Kazuya and Jin fighting in the rain was like, oh my god, this looks fucking insane. And then the full game comes out and it definitely doesn't look that good. Because, you know, they have to optimize, they have to change stuff so it actually runs properly and not just a little demo to show off. And then, yeah, it doesn't look as good. Same with the DOA 7 teaser we've seen. If that's in-game, chances are they might have to change that still for the full game. Then again, they're not showing anything too crazy, so I don't know. You have to keep in mind the Katana is a garbage engine, so I wouldn't expect anything. Who says it's on the Katana engine? Maybe they're using Unreal. I mean, it's not inconceivable. They did use Unreal as like a wrapper around the old stuff of Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. So it's not like they're opposed to using anything other than Katana. I mean, all the Chinese and Korean Soul Slop is Unreal and people buy that. Dude, I was so confused. I'm seeing so many videos today of like his game Phantom Soul or something. I swear to God, that game already came out, didn't it? Like, didn't that game already come out years ago? What? Not even moved it out of September to October. What? Why did it not hit the wall? Sheesh, good one. Oh yeah, he has that as well. Fuck.
Get ready. Fight!
Dude, I don't know shit about Brat Wong, dude. What was my character doing? Why was she not jumping? I pressed the jump button. Dude, everything's a low with this guy, huh? Asian as Souls games? Yeah, From Software. True. Celebrate the Souls game. It's Souls adjacent. I mean, I think there's a lot of games that are Souls games that are basically Souls adjacent. How do you even define a Souls game at this point? Because like even the quote-unquote official Souls games are getting quite diverse, you know, in terms of games there are. How, dude? And he's spamming lows. It's crazy. Low, 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 low.
Get ready.
It's not because you're Brat Wong, you're like obligated to do only lows. Oh, another low. Who could have guessed? Oh, another low? More lows? They know it. Another low?
Get ready.
I hate you can't do anything about the back throw. There we go. Fucking low spammer piece of shit.
あなたに私は倒せない
Let's get him again. If he dares.
健康一滴
He dares.
無限
We gotta give him that.
にかけた
Is there anything you can do against that low kick? It just, even if you're blocking, it hits you low and see, it just starts a combo. Is there anything you can do about that? Because it's kind of cheap.
Get ready. Fight!
決める
Huh? Shh.
Get ready. Fight!
Woo!
これが無限転身流よ
I guess slowly but surely I was downloading him. Because this felt so much easier than last match. So I guess, you know. I guess we were getting... Hey, what's this? For limited time, you can play Tamaki and Ayane for free. Woo! Wait, what? Hold on, can I... Can you, like, scroll through them yourself? No? I have to read all of it? Buy Honoka's outfit. Damn, they're gonna show all the outfits before I can see the full message about Ayane and Tamaki. I guess it just means you can play these for a while for free. Maybe this weekend. God, they're going through all of the outfits? That's crazy. Here we go. For a limited time, Tamaki and Ayane are free. After the limited unlock, play these characters or use any costumes for them. They're like, just to make it clear, if you play this free character, you should actually buy outfits for them, but be warned, you can't use them anymore after the free period. What? Why would you buy a costume for a character that's gonna go away? That's crazy. If you're gonna buy an outfit for the character, you probably want to buy the character as well, you know? Trial? Yeah, so you trial the character, but you do buy an outfit for it? Like, what kind of... What kind of money wasting is that? I guess they have to make it clear that buying a costume does not buy you the character. Yeah, I guess they do need to put it there. Same way as don't drink the bleach, you know? Those kind of warnings. They want money so bad. It's if the idea is that last round is an advertisement for 7, this is the worst ad. They're making it so clear they do not give a shit about us as a player, as a consumer, and they just want to get as much money as fast as possible. It's so disgusting. I feel it isn't even that far-fetched given the costume prices. Yeah. You own nothing and we'll be happy. Yeah. That's what they want. Have you ever seen anyone use a DLC costume like a new one? No, I have not. I've seen... So I think there's going to be a big difference. I think if you play on PC, you'll probably see them a lot more. For reasons, you know? But on console, I have not seen any of those new outfits ever. I've seen some people, like on social media, do the whole photo mode thing. They're like, oh, look at these new costumes. But again, I don't know. I don't know if they're playing on PC or not. So, the pesky save game glitch? Yeah, exactly. Something like that. God, that was so funny. The worst part is they can't even course correct. Even if they're like, man, we really put the price too high. Because I wonder, I'm genuinely curious about the sales of these outfits. I'm genuinely curious. The sales have to be like, I cannot imagine the sales being good. And they like look, so let's imagine the sales are bad. They have to look at it and be like, fuck, we put the price too high. We fucked up. We fucked up. But now I guess they're committed. You can't really change. You can't be like, well, we misjudged the market, blah, blah, blah. Now it's actually 10 for all the outfits. Yeah, everyone who did buy them, the couple people, are gonna be omega pissed. Unless at some point they do a sale, you know? When DOA 7 is about to come out, they're like, okay, everything's like minus 90%. Which they're never gonna do, because even for DOA 6, when it was dead and gone, no future for DOA in sight, I don't think the season passes ever went under 50%. That's like the lowest sales I've ever seen, I think. So yeah, kind of wild. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use one of the new ones. That's crazy. The worst part is they're not that bad. I'd happily use the Kasumi one for a reasonable price. Same with the Tamaki one. I would happily buy those for a reasonable price. Guess they could just do it for new outfits, like with X3, where only the first outfits were ticket only, and everything since was in-game money too. Yeah, I guess with Venus Vacation, even now, whenever there's like a new outfit, you can't always get it with in-game stuff, right? Because a lot of them are like paid only, but then like when they come back a year later, that's when you can get them with in-game money. I guess that's what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, for me, I don't think last round is meant to last or be supported for more than a year. That seems so unlikely that this is gonna last more than a year of worth of updates. I would not be surprised if they dropped a new character and then that's kind of it. Like, that feels not unlikely. I hope they do more. Like, I definitely want to see the new stages, like the better stages, I guess. Like, I do hope they, you know, I hope they're working on them and they're just gonna drop them in like packs of 3 or whatever. I really don't want, because that's my fear right now, because that's what it's looking like. My fear is they're gonna add 1 or 2 more of the Okubo stages and they're just gonna call it quits. And that is so ass. Now X3 bikinis in rotation. Oh yeah, X3. Yeah. I was thinking about Venus Vacation. I'm sorry, I didn't read that correctly. They could technically give the first 2 months $8 and then go down from September onward. I highly doubt it. Yeah, it feels like they're committed to this price point, which, again, how did they even get there? It's so insane. There's so many games where an outfit is like usable on multiple characters, yada yada yada, and it's like cheaper for modern games. It's like, this is an old ass game. It's one outfit for one character. It really should not be that much. And it's especially a slap in the face, since all the old outfits, if you buy them piece by piece, they're like 2 to 3 euros. It's like less than half. It is such an insane difference. Also, recolors is kind of I still feel like the recolors are diabolical, because, like, I mean, it's so obvious what it is. They didn't go in and like redo all the textures and stuff. Like, it's clearly the identical same fucking thing, and they just, you know, they went into their material fucking node tree that they have. I only know it like how it works in PBR workflows, but chances are they have like their node workflow, and they just have, at one point you can just have a color wheel and just shift it a bit, and then every costume probably has like 5 or 6 color slots, if you will, and they just turn the dials a little bit. You know, they open their little booklet of like color combinations. This one. There we go. New color combo created. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very, I don't know. It's hard to be positive. There's really nothing positive about this game. The only positive is really it's still a fun game to play, but it already was. That's nothing new. I already knew it was fun to play because I've been playing it. Last Round as a product so far has just been, I'm just gonna say it, this has been the worst DOA product I think ever.
It's showtime.
I cannot imagine there's ever, dude, I have less purchasing regret about Prism, as in I have no regret buying Prism, and I paid through my ass for that shit, because That was a full priced release plus shipping from Hong Kong. So that was, you know, an expensive ass game. Bress, thanks for the raid. Welcome, welcome everybody. You are joining at the perfect time because I'm also wrapping up. Oh man, wrapping up and just complaining a little bit. Oh, a little bit of complaining. Casual complaining. What were you playing? Also DOA or something else? And if you were playing DOA, were you playing Last Round? On PC? We miss you on PC? Damn. I don't know. I've heard bad things about the performance of Last Round on PC. I guess I could install Core Fighters and just check it out, but like vanilla DOA 6, like I could stream that, but it was like barely. It worked. Oboro features making a game lag, yeah. But it looks better though. Ay, ay, ay. I feel like on console it doesn't cause any issues. Though I think I've heard, I mean it was specifically Rev that said it, but that on some stages with like sparkle effects, if you have Oboro on, when you have Oboro on, it does start lagging. Long time no see. Hey, what's up, Otsmic? How you doing? You still playing DOA as well? I think you are. I think DOA can't shake you. Oh. So what do you guys think about all the new costumes and stuff, and specifically the prices? Because I'm gonna be honest, you know, there's people complaining about the characters don't fit the costumes don't fit the characters, all that stuff. That's, you know, that's personal opinion, right? I think the biggest crime is the prices. They're ridiculous. I'm just now messing with Last Round, but I mostly play vanilla on Sunday nights. Nice, so you notice zero difference. That's the only difference between vanilla and Last Round right now is that Lisa's fucking Waltro thingy is fixed. That's it. And I think they added some stuff to the move lists that were missing. Something like that, but that's basically it. That's all the gameplay adjustments we've gotten. On vanilla I can use all my costume, stage and music mods. Oh yeah, that got broken too. That's right. Oh, that's so fucked. Did they can you not use mods at all on Last Round? Or do you need to download new mods? I have not looked into that at all. I mean, I haven't played on PC at all, which is why I don't know. Damn, they ruined mods too. That's... Whoa. Wait, can you even use the old mods? There's a new mod manager specifically for Last Round. Oh. That's already more effort than the actual devs have put into the game. Dude, they are never gonna give me a key for anything ever again. I am fucking shitting on this game every fucking stream. Oh man. You could only swap mods but not layer them. Oh, so you can only install one mod at a time? Oh, or what? So far it's only limited to costume mods. To be fair, at least from my point of view, I never fucked with anything but the costume mods. You know, I think most of like the stage mods and stuff kind of look ugly. But, you know, again, personal taste, it's optional, who gives a shit? To each their own. It's fucked they took it away. I mean, I guess, so what changed? Is the game even that different behind the scenes then? That's weird. Probably just came with the engine update. Oh. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Damn, all the old mods. There's a new Katana version I imagine. Yeah, probably. I mean, something new had to be done because it's running on the current gen consoles. So something had to change. Does it still work to play Last Round with the oldest PS4? No, I don't think the PS4 version... There's no crossplay between them. They're different games, and I don't think this is available on PS4. Is it? I don't think so, right? So yeah, this is only available on current gen. Man, why did they not do crossplay? Like... Everyone can see what they see. The game is not popping. There's not like a lot of people. There were not a lot of people in vanilla, and they're definitely not bringing more people in with whatever this package is. How do they not do crossplay? It really... that's such a basic ass feature. Like what? And especially if they know the player base is not big, that would have helped so much. It's possible to transfer vanilla mods to the Last Round, but there's a problem. Most of them are gonna look like a mess with its texture, so they have to be redone from scratch. Oh, that's ass. And it's not like someone smart can figure out some kind of conversion tool. Like, it's not like the redoing process. It's not like opening a file, saving it in a different format. For example, like you actually have to go in and change stuff. Because that sucks. If you can't even do it in batch and just do it all. Oh man. Well, I guess you know what to do. Get to buying those new outfits at these incredible, reasonable prices. Don't you want the summer swimsuit season, Honoka's Secret Sunflower, whatever the fuck? Man. Dude, and these prices. That to me is still, like, again, that's the killer. Look at these fucking prices, dude. What is this? What is this? 8? That's insane, dude. 8? Best DOA advertisement I've heard since their launch. More effort than they do. Look at these discounts though. You can buy them for 8, or you can buy 4 different colors for only $5.25 per outfit. It's a steal. Because they're stealing right out of your wallet. It's crazy. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Correct, right? We got 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're already at what? 147? So almost 150 euros if you want to have the complete the game. Right? More expensive in Switzerland, 25. Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, this is already ridiculous. What are we talking about? 21 for a single outfit in 4 colors is already daylight robbery. They're just stealing at this point. Disrespectful. Just stealing. You're like, yeah, but in Switzerland, it's even more. I mean, most stuff is more expensive. Oh, do they not use euros there? Or is it like a tax thing? Maybe VAT is like higher. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, it would have to be a lot higher if it's like I convert from CHF. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. I mean, it's still not cool, but it makes sense why it's such a big difference. They aren't even in the EU. I actually don't know. No? I guess not. But aren't they geographically? Hold on. Or it's like they're in Europe but not in the EU. Yeah, I was like, dude, they're like right next door. What the fuck? Yeah. They're close by. I'm from Belgium. You're basically a neighbor. And you're paying more? Ridiculous. But even if we're looking at the modest, super not expensive prices on my screen compared to Switzerland, we're already 7 bundles of 21 euros in. Right? 7 bundles. That's 147 euros. Like, dude, oof. At this point, I want those old season passes back, dude. That was cheaper. You got way more for $100 with the old season passes. What are we doing? Are you kidding me? Wait, how much? So 100, that's 5 bundles. So you get 20 outfits, I guess, for the equivalent of what used to be a season pass. Let's see, Dead or Alive 6, season pass 1. Let's just look at season pass 1. What did we get with season pass 1? I hope they just mention the amount of outfits. Here we go. Season Pass 1 will apply 62 costumes and 2 new characters. So we went from 62 costumes and 2 new characters for 100 euros ish. In fact, it's 90 euros. It's 90 euros for 62 outfits. And we've gone to 105 euros for 20 outfits. That is crazy. That's like a third. That's so bad. That is such an increase. That's times 3. That's a times 3 price increase per outfit. Holy shit. And on top of that, it's not even for all characters. Where with the season passes, each bundle just, you know, was for like a bunch of characters. So DOA experience at this point, it unfortunately is. It's rough. I don't like Hanaga's stupid hat. The Mary Summer outfit looks pretty. I think you can have your personal qualms with the outfits. Like, I'm also not a fan of like the big swimming tubes and whatever. I wish you could toggle them off. But all in all, the new costumes are not bad necessarily. You can personally think it is, but objectively, they're not bad outfits. They're just way overpriced. If it would match the old prices, it would need to divide it by 3. So it would, if the old season pass prices, the equivalent would be the bundle for the 4 outfits for a single character would be €7. €36.7 to buy Seaside Even. Woof. Hey, what's up, on? They're all bad. Kurumari is the best. Just saying. I disagree. I kind of like Kasumi, the Kasumi one. I like the Tamaki one. I even like the Ayane one. Just the glasses. But yeah, most of them are alright. Most of them are alright. The prices are just out of whack. That to me is the biggest issue. Should have gone the other way. Like, this is alright. I think with a lot of these, sometimes I feel like they try to do too much. Because this outfit, the idea is good. It's a little busy. I think that's the biggest problem. It's just a little busy. But all in all, it's a cool outfit. I think this one's cool too, except the glasses. I don't like the glasses. But otherwise, it's cool. Man, that green is really like fluorescent green. Sheesh. With this one, I just don't like the swimming tube. Like, it's a cool option, but it's also literally just floating there. They didn't even bother making it look like it has some sort of attachment. It's kind of wild. That's a Tekken costume. It is. It's bad. It's bad. And this is the same, right? Yeah. Dude, what is that hat? That is so weird, dude. What were they thinking? Oh, man. I will say, I don't mind the glasses on this one. Those are fun glasses for once. Who else did we have? Nico. I don't mind this one either. Especially when the devs were like, we specifically wanted to make like a more casual outfit. She wouldn't be caught in at her job. It's like, alright, makes sense. Like, this is a nice outfit. It's not €8 nice. Did we get anything? Oh yeah, Tamaki. I probably like this one the most. I think this one looks good, and I think it also fits the character really well. This one's just straight up good, in my opinion. I hope she has this outfit in DOA 7. Was there anyone else? Okay. And Mary Rose, Sumi Ayane, Nico, Tamaki, and then Mary Rose Nonaka again. Yeah, that's it. Remember Manny telling them they're in vanilla? It'd be nice if the game they add 2 palettes each costume to help increase the value of the outfit purchases. It wasn't aware he was giving them the idea of selling each color separately, I'm sure. Dude, that is so... If I speak, I'm in trouble. That's how I feel about last round. Every time I stream it, I'm just that meme. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Oh. They're all not $8 nice yet. None of them are. No outfit ever should, you know. I feel like the one thing you can't really complain about with those outfits is the general quality. Everything else, though, yeah, the costumes, even though, you know, like you have the floating swim tube, like all those things, you know, oddities aside, you know, they're not low effort. You know, they're not like a towel, for example. I think they're more effort than a lot of outfits they've done in the past. But I don't think it warrants the price. I think that's the biggest problem for me. My other major issue with all this DLC is that they don't get dirty, sweaty. Really? I never even noticed that. Huh. They got that special coating, that's why you have to pay for it. They got an anti-sweat and dirt coating. How it works. For Bav or Manny, tough times to be a CM. Yeah. I don't personally know Manny, right? So I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna pretend like I know how he feels doing whatever. But from the outside looking in, knowing his history, being the DOA fan he is, as far as I know, God, it must be... If I were in his position, I'd be fucking screaming up the walls. Like, actually. Because, like, I 100% for sure know he's in a position where he could probably tell them a million things. Where it's like, dude, the community wants this. He knows what the people want. He knows what would make the players happy. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to listen to that. That has to be a rough position. And I'm putting, you know, I don't know how he feels. I don't know how, you know, how it is working, you know, in that position. But I'm just assuming from how it looks, at least to me, I would, you know, if I speak, I'm in trouble. That's how I would feel in that job position. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Not sure with AI nowadays. Oh, they better don't do AI shit. Then, if DOA 7 comes around and they're like, we're using AI to make outfits, dude, that's fucking... Shoot me away from this earth into the sun, dude. Now. A lot of the outfits were low effort in the past because they were trying to cookie cutter them for the entire cast. Yeah, spectate Tina's default with Face or Mila's costume contest outfit, even on Coliseum. They're on both, but the DLC outfit will never show dirt or snow. That's crazy. Same with any of the DLCs, like Asumi's outfit and the like. I'll be at TGS next month, dude. Fucking clothesline those bitches. I don't know. So the thing is, I'm only pissed. I'm only disappointed because I care. I like DOA. I love DOA. It's my favorite fighting game franchise by a country mile. It's because I care that this feels like such a slap in the face. I'm at the point where I would have rather not have Last Round, because the announcement of Last Round, the release, the promise of more Oboro stages and all that stuff, it gave me hope. And that's the worst crime of all. It gave me hope, and so far all they've done is just fucking kick me when I'm down. And that feels bad. That feels bad. I still enjoy playing the game because the game didn't change. I enjoyed vanilla. It has its issues, don't get me wrong. Every DOA has its issues. 6 definitely had. But I still enjoy playing it. And that has not changed. But man, Last Round could have been a celebration of DOA 6. It could have been a return to form. It could have been so many things. Again, it's the hope that they took away. That's the rough part. Man. Being a DOA fan is not for the weak, huh? It is not. I don't think they realized how much negative effect 6 Last Round release had. It's kind of wild how there's also no acknowledgement. Like, they're just doing this shit. They just keep pumping out these outfits that, like, I've been playing this fucking thing since release. Since release, I've been playing Last Round on console, mind you. I've yet to see a single of these new DLC outfits. I've not seen anyone have them, or let alone use them. The sales must be like, the sales must be so bad on those. Since release, I've been playing 6 more so. The original. Oh man. Let's wait for their first character with hopefully balanced patch to see if Last Round will have any hope. Here's the thing, maybe I'm already beaten down. I don't particularly have high hopes for Minato releasing with like a major balance patch. But I will say though, you are correct in that it is their actual last chance. If a new character release doesn't come with any balance changes to the rest of the game, then I feel like they're just not looking at the balance at all. Entirely. And that kind of signals to me then that, okay, they're just not gonna bother and they're just gonna pump out costumes, is what it is. I don't want it to be like that, but fuck, dude. Just mean that your comment about the DLC isn't just about Last Round, but nothing changed from 6 release. I kind of disagree. I mean, we just looked at it. The prices are times 3. We literally just looked. Season Pass 1 for vanilla DOA 6 was 90 euros and included 62 outfits and 2 characters. And currently, the closest you can get to 90 is like 5 of these costume bundles of the new ones, which would run you 105 euros for 20 outfits, but really only 5 outfits in multiple colors. For you know, so that comes, you know, that is about triple the price per outfit. That it, what? It's honestly, you know, it's wild. Only balance changes we've seen was Lisa's 44T and Mila's 4T to BT. I feel like maybe it's semantics, right? To me, those are bug fixes. You know, like Lisa's throw, you know, that was the one at the wall, right? That was a bug. I don't even think that's a balance change. That was just a unpatched bug. And I'm pretty sure the Mila thing was also just unintended behavior. Like, that wasn't an actual balance patch, as far as I know. To me, there's a difference between it's not working as intended, and we're changing it to it works as intended now, versus, you know, this move has a certain amount of frames, but we feel it's too powerful. Let's, you know, add some recovery to it, whatever. To me, those are different things, but, you know. Maybe that's semantics, who knows. Everything else was move list. Yeah, it was like moves that weren't listed. Think Zaga nerfed? Oh yeah, that's right, they did change. That's right, that's actually a balance. Yeah, the Zag kick not triggering or not working with the fireworks. That is an actual balance change. Shows how rushed this game is. Those things were in vanilla though. Which shows you how rushed vanilla was, I guess. I was saying balance patch in regards to it affecting character balance regardless if it was by design or not. Sure. To me, it's like, you know, I mean, bug fixes are good. Like, if we're calling it balance or bug fix is kind of neither here nor there. Fixes are good. It's just, first of all, when they announced last round, one of the things they put on their website was gameplay changes. Maybe I looked at it, maybe it's bad translation, maybe I understood it wrong. I assumed last round was gonna launch with it like a balanced sweep over the entire cast, right? That I kind of, you know, I just assumed, I guess. But, you know, I guess I was wrong. Wasn't bad translation, same text, yeah. So, you know, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. You can't, I mean, I didn't do this, you know. In the end, it really, you know, there's really only one thing I can do, and that is interact with the things I like and not interact with the things I don't like. Which means I'm still gonna play the game because I enjoy playing the game. Chances of me buying any of the new outfits, 0, because that I cannot justify the price. No matter how cool they are, not worth it to me. Nor, like, I don't even care about the, you know, signaling this is not what we want. Like, I don't even care about the performative part of it. Just I don't want to pay that much money for an outfit, especially for a game we know is, you know, is not gonna last. 7 is in development. So unless they're like a deal or like fun to pick up now, I am not gonna buy an expensive outfit. That's not happening. And I hope a lot of people think the same way. So when they launch 7, they're like, well, we can't do these prices again. Holy shit. I just hope the new character is not another lolly child looking character. I don't know. It definitely looks more like a Nico type character than a Tina type character. Let's put it that way. Unless they're massively changing the design. It's I think regardless of how the new character looks or yada yada yada, that is probably going to be the most interesting thing happening to DOA in a long time. You know, that is like a big change. Even if they don't change any other balance in the game, a new character is a big change on its own. Again, I'm just scared about the pricing, dude. I'm just scared about, dude. They're selling old characters like Mai for like 11 or 12 euros per piece. And this is a whole ass new character. I'm scared to think what they're gonna price it. I genuinely, like, I'm very excited for that character. I'm so scared it's gonna be a price that's just like, it's not for you, broke boy. It's not for you. That will, oh man, that will hurt. God. But we'll see, we'll see. I don't want to be full doomer, but they're making it tough. They're making it real tough not to be a doomer. I'll just put it this way. All my hopes of having a good time with DOA in terms of, because I'm having a good time with the gameplay, right? Let's get that, you know, let's not mistake. I'm having a good time gameplay wise, but like being excited for stuff, being excited for what the devs have to offer me in the future, it's just gone. You know, to my point, this week when they showed the new outfit for Mary Rose, I forgot. I just saw it on social media. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, they're still doing that. Like, I'm just not even tuned into it anymore. I couldn't care because I know the prices. It's not for me. So why would I even interact with it? So for me, my sights are 100% set to DOA 7. And that's, you know, that's not on me. That's on them. They chose to release this game in this state. They're choosing the prices for the DLCs. You know, they are messaging loud and clear to me that it's not for me anymore. It is what it is. You know that Minato's gonna be another schoolgirl with a 9-frame jab and 11-frame mid. Probably. What fighting style? I'm curious about her. What fighting style? What is gonna happen? I don't know. The idea is exciting. I don't want to get my hopes up and get disappointed again. It's exhausting, you know. Oh man. Flying Raijin fighting style. God damn. Imagine if it's like a super sick character and they're like, that'll be $30. Come on, dude. Her fighting style is gonna be bullshit tofu. Oh damn. What if it's like a Mokujin character? She's just a random character. Dude, the outrage. That would be fucking crazy, by the way. That would be crazy if they're like, this is a Mokujin type character. That would not go down well, I think. Oh my god, that would not go down well. I predict $15. I'm kind of afraid of that as well. That if, you know, 15 to 20, I would even dare to say they might even go for 20. If they're ballsy, they might do it. Even worse, they give her Genfu or Ainz moveset. She's new Honeka's friend. I mean, it looks like she's gonna be Nico's friend, or at the very least be in some way have some sort of relationship with Nico. I think mice price, but 30 with costumes. Oh, do you think they're gonna do debut outfits and it's just Bunny and Nurse and like the same ones again? That would be fucking hilarious. Oh my god, they're gonna do that, huh? She's gonna launch with a fucking bunny outfit and shit. Here's a schoolgirl. Here's a fucking bunny nurse. That'll be $30, please. Let's be positive, right? Gamescom is happening soon. Do we expect gameplay? Can't imagine her not having a debut set. I mean, she's gonna have a debut set. The question is it just gonna be the same slop as they've done in the past with the debut sets? It probably is. Gamescom 2026. August 26th to 30. So that's in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's in 2 weeks. When is TGS? They have to show gameplay? Is TGS before Minato's release date or after? I think after, right? After her release, yeah. So Gamescom is the only place they can show gameplay unless they just drop it randomly. Is something they could do as well, right? But Gamescom could be like that would be a place to do it. They'll be like, big update for last round. We have another voice line for Minato. Hope you enjoy. Also, Sakurai, read the fucking letter. We don't even bother showing up. Dude, that was so crazy. They're like, dude, we know this is so ass. We're not even gonna show up. We'll just have someone read it. An eye close up. Yeah, you can see the concept art, the eye, how they've drawn it. We're all joking. What if it's like a super sick character? What if it's like actually super sick? We don't even know. Let's have a little bit of hope, all right? Let's give him one more chance. Let's finish the stream that way, right? Because I do have to go. It's quite late already for me. But let's finish on a little bit of a more positive note, right? Minato could be super fucking sick. We don't know. It might actually be a cool character. So let's just hope for that. And if not, you know, we'll just be disappointed once again. We're getting used to it now anyway. Alright? How many chances can you give it to $1 million company though? But I'll be... Man, that's true. That's true. They don't deserve more chances, really. We'll see. I think it's more about, you know... I think how they're handling last round, to me, reflects on how they're gonna handle DOA 7. So that kind of makes me scared. But and that's why I'm hoping they'll, you know, they'll just like, I don't know, just fucking, just lock in, do something good, lock in. Come on, man. How can you keep fucking up? And again, the worst part is the costumes are not even bad. That's not the problem. I feel like the costumes in any other situation would be like, oh shit, these are cool outfits. It's just the pricing is out of control. If it was €5 for the bundle, you know, it's like one outfit in 4 colors. You know, it's kind of crazy they're asking so much more money for the colors. Anyway, if it was like 5 or 6, or even like they're asking 8 for one outfit, if it was 8 for the whole bundle, I'm sure people would be more happy with it. It would still be expensive, but at least it'd be like doable. So it's not like they're incapable of making something good. It just seems like they're incapable of making good choices. To be fair, a good chunk of KT's output have been decent, just not DOA. Yeah, DOA is rough. Even Ninja Gaiden was really good. I enjoyed all of the Ninja Gaiden releases they done last year. They were all good, in my opinion. And I guess that's why I also had hope for DOA. I was like, man, they really did it for Ninja Gaiden. And now they're doing, it's the year of DOA, right? Psh, woof. But you know, all of this is just because they're putting all their effort in Minato. She's gonna be super sick. It'll be, you know, we'll forget about Tamaki, you know? Psh, Tamaki who? Who cares about her? Minato's where it's at. Let's be positive about that. Alright, I'm out of here, boys and girls. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, or at the very least our at this point weekly shared trauma session. Yeah, have a good one, have a good weekend, enjoy. I'll be back on Monday, perhaps DOA, perhaps something else, we'll see. There's nothing really else going on in gaming for me right now, so it'll probably be DOA. Yeah, good shit. Have a good weekend, and see you Monday.